Part 3, questions 21 to 35. In this part, you will hear 3 talks, lectures or conversations. The talks, lectures or conversations will not be repeated. There are 5 questions for each talk, lecture or conversation. For each question, choose the right answer. A, B, C or D. Questions 21 to 25 refer to the following professor's lecture. First, take some time to read the questions 21 to 25.
Hi there. I was looking for information about becoming a political science major.
Sure. We have some brochures right here.
Thanks, but could I ask you a few questions?
No problem. Fire away.
Are there many requirements for political science?
Not really. Just you must take Political Science 1 and 2, a general history class, and a writing seminar.
I thought you had to take economics too.
Not for the general political science program. But there are a couple of specialized programs that have additional requirements.
Oh, really? What are they?
Well, there is the International Relations program. It is more interdisciplinary, so it requires economics and a second history credit. The 2 history credits have to be in different regions. There is also the Honors Political Science program. To get into that, you need to take the same economics class as the International Relations program and a special political science seminar. And you need to maintain over a B average in all those required courses.
Wow, that sounds difficult.
Yeah, not many people are qualified for the honors program. That's why it's considered more prestigious, I guess.
Is that all?
No. You also have to complete this form listing all the political science and related credits you have already taken or plan to take, and get the department chair to sign off on it.
Ugh, this is really a lot of work.
Yeah, but everyone has to do it. It's not different from any other majors. The department wants to know that you've thought about your major carefully and thoroughly, and that all the students are being realistic in their expectations.
Questions 26 to 30 refer to the following conversation. First, take some time to read the questions 26 to 30.
Hey, Clara, got a minute?
Oh, hi, Will. Sure, I've got plenty of time. What's the matter?
Did you see the posters saying that our debate club meeting tonight had been moved?
Oh, yes. You didn't get the email?
My computer hasn't been working these few days, so I can't get access to my mailbox. Anyway, why has it been moved?
That whole wing of the Student Union building is getting repainted today, so it's off limits until the paint dries, vented properly, and the workers clean everything up.
It's about time. The club offices in the student building have been looking run down for quite a while now. A new paint job would do them a world of good.
And the rooms are going to be repainted in a lighter color, too. That old paint was too dark and depressing.
A lighter color would help everything look bigger, too. Our debate club could use that.
Yeah, but we need more than just light paint. We've grown too big for that little room. We really need to move into a bigger place.
Any chance of that happening?
Not that I know of. Except for tonight, that is. Just for this once. We'll be meeting downstairs in Turner Auditorium.
That place is huge. Way too big for us.
I know, but it was the only place available tonight. And it was either there or else cancel the meeting altogether.
I guess it's better than canceling. Although, to be honest, I could use another week to prepare for my speech. I've been really busy with my classes lately.
Questions 31 to 35 refer to the following professor's lecture. First, take some time to read the questions 31 to 35.
Science fiction is very popular these days, in books, in movies, and on TV. Unfortunately, popular science fiction is often a lot more fiction and not so much science. One of the most common problems is science fiction's fascination with faster-than-light travel. We know that is impossible as it violates Einstein's basic theory of space and time. But on Star Trek and other science fiction shows, spaceships jump from star to star and galaxy to galaxy like you or I might want to drive to another city. In truth, the closest star to Earth, Proxima Centauri, is over 3 light years away. That means traveling at the speed of light, the fastest speed anyone theoretically could travel, it would take 3 years to make it to our nearest neighbor. Other stars and galaxies are routinely thousands and millions of light years away, making intergalactic travel an impossibility. Even if we grant that such space travel somehow was possible, there is no shortage of other errors in popular science fiction. In Star Wars and other films, spaceships swoop across the screen with their engines emitting a great roar. However, since space is a void, sound waves cannot travel. There is no sound in space. It is utterly silent. Gravity is another mystery in these films. Gravity depends mostly on mass. Spaceships are tiny compared to the mass of Earth. In space, there should be practically no gravity. And yet people in science fiction routinely walk around on their spaceships in space as comfortably as they would on Earth. That said, there have been a few scarce films that bothered to portray the science of spaceflight somewhat realistically. In 2001, A Space Odyssey, the ship must rotate to create artificial gravity. Outside the spaceship there is total silence, and the voyage from Earth to Jupiter takes many months. But such films are the exception, not the rule. While science fiction may be enjoyable, you should look elsewhere to learn about science.
This is the end of the listening paper. Now,
To part 3. You will hear 3 different talks or lectures. In each talk or lecture there are 5 questions. For each question, choose the correct answer A, B, C or D. You will hear the talks or lectures only once. Now open your questions paper and look at talk or lecture 1. You now have 35 seconds to look through the questions and the options in each question. Now we are ready to start. Listen carefully.
Hello everyone. My name's Sandy Duffy, and I'm here to tell you about my career as a video game writer. I work with game developers and designers to think of good stories, and I write all the dialogue in the game. When I was in secondary school, I never imagined that I would do this job. I played the violin, and that's what I planned to do as my job. But I had an accident when I was playing basketball and hurt my hand, so I had to think of another career. My mother wanted me to be a journalist, but I didn't think it was for me. I didn't know what to study at university. I was good at lots of science subjects, including physics and maths, but I also loved entertaining people, and I was good at art. In the end, I went to film school where I studied lighting, special effects, how to use a camera, all that. It was there that I started to think about working in the video game industry. Now, a question that everyone always asks me is, how did you get your first job? Well, I had a friend whose job was organizing conferences. At one of the conferences, she met a man who owned a company that made video games. I wrote to him and sent my CV. He obviously liked what he read because he gave me an interview and offered me a job as a junior. People also ask me what I like best about being a video game writer. Well, the money is good and it's quite exciting. Just last night, for example, I was at a big dinner where they were giving prizes for new games. But what I love is the fact that I get on so well with everyone in the business. That's what makes my job so much fun. Obviously, no job is perfect though, and there are things I don't like. I've just started a new job, and I have to spend a lot of time on the road or at the airport, which I find very hard. I'd really like to be able to spend more time at home.
Now open your question paper and look at talk or lecture 2. You now have 35 seconds to look through the questions and the options in each question. Now we are ready to start. Listen carefully.
Do you want to take part in a trip of a lifetime? Then join Go for Health India. This amazing 5-day trek will take you through one of the world's most beautiful mountain ranges, the Indian Himalayas. You will also be helping raise vital funds for our charity, which aims to promote healthcare all over the world. The trip starts in the city of Delhi, where you will have the chance to see one of the charity's healthcare projects in action. The following day, we set off on our incredible journey into the mountains. During the trek, you will pass colourful towns and villages and enjoy the most magnificent mountain views. You will experience all this before you even reach the peak of our trek to see the stunning Dauladar mountain range. Once at the top, you can climb even higher if you want to, and experience walking on a glacier to reach Lars Cave. You will soon know what it feels like to be on top of the world. And on the way down, you will be able to admire the wonderful views across the valley. To join Go for Health India, all you need to do is pay an entry fee of £250. You also need to promise to raise a minimum of £2,500 before the start of the trip. Fundraising is part of the challenge, but don't worry, our fundraising team is on hand to help you. Once you have signed up, you will receive an information pack. This includes details of the trek, as well as the work of the charity. It also contains useful tips and advice on fundraising, and you will also get a charity cap to wear with pride. You will also receive a full training guide, which will help you reach a reasonable level of fitness. Our top training tips will definitely improve your physical ability so that you can get the most out of the trek. The cost of the trip includes your flights, accommodation, food, tour guides, and medical support. However, please note that airport tax is not included. You will have to meet this additional cost yourself. Dates for this year's Go for Health India are the 3rd to the 13th of November. Visit our website www.goforhealth.uk and sign up today.
Now open your question paper and look at Talker Lecture 3. You now have 35 seconds to look through the questions and the options in each question. Now we are ready to start. Listen carefully.
Here in India, people bought around 1.5 million new cars. This will probably go up to 3 million a year in the next few years. That's how the Indian economy is changing. Many Indians in the big cities are richer than ever, and they want to spend money on new products. However, most of the money is still in the big cities. There is still a lot of poverty in the villages and countryside. Now the government hopes a new road in India can help to change India's economy. The Golden Quadrilateral Road, or GQ, connects the country's 4 biggest cities: Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Kolkata. Hopefully, the road will carry business from the giant cities to the smaller and poorer villages and the other half of India's population. The GQ is nearly 6,000 kilometers long and the most high-tech highway in the world. At the administration headquarters in Delhi, you can watch thousands of vehicles moving around the country on a computer screen. If there is a problem anywhere with the road, electronic sensors tell the headquarters and engineers instantly drive there. When you drive on the highway, there is every kind of transport. There are animals pulling carts, motorcycles, lines of old trucks, and fast-moving modern cars. Sometimes the road goes right through the middle of a city, so there are often traffic jams and pedestrians trying to cross the 6 lanes. Industry is also growing along the new highway. When a large company opens a factory, lots of other smaller factories and offices also open. Trucks then drive and deliver all over India along the new highway. For India, all this is a symbol of the country's future.
That is the end of part 3. Now you have 5 minutes to check your answers and transfer your answers onto the answer sheet.